Welcome back to the Bruin Report. It is finally time for the Bruins to travel down the Boulevard to take on their rivals, Lipscomb University. And I'm joined by Herd Media's Associate Editor-in-Chief, Brandon Bigsby. Thanks for being here, Brandon.
Thanks for having me, Bree.
Last time we were here was in 2023 when Belmont lost on a last-second layup. But in 2024, the Bruins took the win on their home court in the final seconds. What do you think fans can expect from the game tonight?
Well, if recent history tells us anything in this matchup, Bree, it's that fans on both sides of the Boulevard can expect another close game. Since 2014, the Bisons and Bruins have played 16 times, and 12 of those games have been decided by 10 points or less, including 5 games that were decided by just 1 score. How have the Bruins looked heading into this year's matchup, Bree?
Last week, they took on Maryville College and Furman University. In the first 2 games, we saw what Belmont does best, running a fast-paced offense that keeps defenses on their toes. They also love to shoot from the three-point line, going 12 of 25 beyond the arc against Maryville. Not bad for the first game of the season, if you ask me. Brandon, I know Lipscomb has some key returners this season, but what players did the Bison add in the offseason?
The Bisons added 5 transfers to their roster for this season, with each of them coming from fellow Division I schools and 2 of them being in the starting lineup during the first week of the season. One newcomer that the fans will definitely want to look out for is senior guard Jossie Powell. Powell transferred to Lipscomb from A-Sun rival Jacksonville, where he was second on the team in minutes played and was a starter for the Dolphins in 23 of their 33 games. So far this season, Powell is averaging over 30 minutes per game and has been one of the Bison's top scorers through his first 3 games. Look out for him to be an active presence in this one. It looks like there's a lot of new names on the other side of the Boulevard as well. Who are some that the Bison's fans are going to have to look out for?
Well, Brandon, you're not wrong about that. Other than Brigham Rogers and Isaiah Walker, the Bruins have a new rotation after a busy offseason. Malik Dia, Jacoby Gillespie, and Kate Tyson transferred, and Keyshawn Davidson and Jace Willingham graduated. But head coach Casey Alexander added 5 transfers, and with it being early on in the season, it will be interesting to see how they mesh against a team like Lipscomb that has been playing together. Brandon, what do you think the Bison have been struggling with on the court so far?
If I had to pick one weakness so far for this season, it would have to be ball security, as the Bisons turned it over more than 15 times in each of its first 2 games this season. This weakness was especially costly for the Bisons in their 16-point loss to nationally ranked Arkansas, where the Bisons allowed 25 points on 19 of their turnovers. If the Bisons could have turned the ball over a little bit less in that game, Bree, the result of it very well could have been different. Lipscomb has also been without one of their key bigs in Dylan Faulkner, who's one of their best post presences, and it could be something that the Bruins take advantage of if he's not out on the floor. It hasn't been all bad for Lipscomb, however, so far this season. They've had a great ability to defend the three-point shot, as the Bisons have held multiple opponents to modest percentages during the opening week of the season. They also are a very experienced team and have multiple impact seniors, including starting guards Joe Anderson and preseason All-A-Sun selections Will Pruitt and Jacob Ognosovich, who, by the way, hit the game-winning layup with 2 seconds to go the last time Belmont was in this building in 2022. Just thought I'd throw that in there, Bree. With Belmont having so many new names on the roster, do you feel like it could be a disadvantage for the Bruins with it being so early on in the season?
The Bruins may have inexperience, Brandon, but they do not lack depth. They have 9 guys ready to jump in and shoot their shot whenever Coach Alexander calls their number. And while the transfers don't have experience on Belmont's court, they have experience from other schools that could be crucial in this game. Senior Jonathan Pierre won a Division II national championship with Nova Southeastern University, and graduate student Brody Peebles comes from a winning program at Liberty University. Now we are lucky to have them dressing out in Belmont jerseys. If tonight's game is as close as the previous 2 seasons, that experience may prove to be the deciding factor for a Belmont win.
Whoa. Who said anything about Belmont winning? Last time I checked, you guys got lucky to beat us last year.
I don't bet, Brandon, but if I did, my money would be on the Bruins. With Brandon Bigsby, for VNN, I'm Bree Fabbie. Catch you later.